3 of Q&A, and if you watched part 2, if not, go back and watch it. I talked a little bit about indicators, but this one I'm hoping to answer all your questions about what is an indicator. All right, Tina, what's your question?
What is an indicator?
Ooh, how did I see that coming?
And how do I know if it's working or not?
Oh, okay. So an indicator is that little dot that you may see in your oxygen absorbers. Now, it can range in color. Sometimes it's a little eyeball shape thing, and then sometimes it may look something more like this. So, but all of them will kind of be a pink color. So it could be arranged in a grayish pink color, kind of like that, like a mauve, or it could be a bright pink color, like one of these. So it can range in any of those pink tones, and that's what you want. What that means is that package is currently oxygen free. That's what you want your package to come in, oxygen free. You don't want, if you get a loose package like this, from us, this is handmade. This is not from PackFresh USA, like where I got this from. But if you ever get a package and it's all loose, that's no good. So you're gonna wanna get that replaced. But typically, an indicator is in there, and then once you go to open it, and I'm gonna take one out and we're gonna see what happens. How does that sound? Sound good, Tina?
Sounds great.
All right, so here's a couple indicators, and I'm just gonna let them sit here, and periodically in the next minute or so, we'll check on them and see how they look, and we'll start talking about it a little bit. But what an indicator does is it tells you if there's oxygen present. So once oxygen is present, it starts to slowly change colors. Now, depending on the manufacturer and depending on the style, it could take a few minutes, but it could be almost instantaneous too. So a lot of people, I'll get calls for at packfreshusa.com, and they're like, I just opened up my package and the indicator turned blue, and what am I to do? So that means my oxygen absorbers are bad. I'm like, no, you're good, because that indicator should start to turn blue, sometimes immediately, and again, sometimes it takes longer. But it doesn't mean that the oxygen absorbers are bad. It just means the indicator indicates oxygen. And guess what we breathe? Oxygen. So the minute your oxygen absorber's out, you want to start using those up. I say within 20 minutes or so, you want to be able to use those oxygen absorbers, and then the rest you want to do, put away in a mason jar, or you want to vacuum seal them on your own. So either one of those methods are a great way to store your extra absorbers. Again, go look at some of the other videos we just did. I'll try to leave a link down below. But storing them in a mason jar is the ideal way to store your extra absorbers, or vacuum sealing them yourself. Or if you have the attachment where you're able to vacuum seal the mason jar, that's even better. It's a win-win for both. So, all right, well, we'll bring you back in a little bit after the indicators start to change colors, so you can see the difference. And don't forget to like, to subscribe to our channel, and give us a big thumbs up if you will. And if you have any questions or comments, or there's a question we didn't answer, leave it in the comments below. We'll try to get back to you very quickly, or maybe even do another video. And we hope you have a wonderful day, but a better tomorrow.